Okay guys, welcome back. This video is looking at solving polynomials. So if you're okay with everything up to this point, solving polynomials is quite easy because all you're doing is applying the null factor law once you've factorized everything. Okay, and that's basically it. So if you're good with the with factorizing, and if you're good with the null factor law, you've solved for your solutions of x. So let's put this into practice. We've got x cubed equals 9x. So what we'll end up having is x cubed minus 9x is equal to 0. So you've got a common factor of x outside, so x squared minus 9 is going to be inside the brackets. And what we can see here is already difference of perfect squares. So if you understand and familiar with your shortcuts, then you do that. X plus 3, x minus 3. And so we've got our three factorized forms here. So our solutions, okay, is going to be 0. So x equals 0. And then x is equal to minus 3. And x is equal to positive 3. That's your first one. Okay. So let's look at the next one. So x minus 2x cubed plus 4x squared plus 70x is equal to 0. We can take out, say, well, in this case, we got three terms with all x's. We can actually take out a minus 2x out of all three. So we've got x squared. Remember your polarities, minus 2x. And then minus 35 is going to be what's inside. So now we've already gone into a quadratic form here, and factors of minus 35 that add up to minus 2 is going to be minus 7 and plus 5. So minus 7 times plus 5 gives you negative 35, but when you add those two values, you get minus 2. So you got minus 2x with those two brackets equaling 0. So that means our solutions, okay, so solutions is going to be, well, 0 divided by minus 2 is still 0. And then minus 7 will give us a solution of positive 7, and plus 5 is going to give us a solution of minus 5. Okay, so now let's build up to this polynomial. We've got a polynomial of degree 3, and what we can see is that there is no common factor of all four terms. So we're just going to work out what a solution for what the polynomial value is. So let's just try p of 1. Okay, so we got 2 times 1 cubed minus 11 times 1 squared plus 18 times 1 minus 9, which is 2. Well, that's just 2. And then we got minus 11 plus 18 minus 9. And 18 minus 9 is 9. 2 minus 11 is minus 9. So that we've got 0. Therefore, x minus 1 is a factor. Okay, so now let's do our traditional division. We got x minus 1 outside of 2x cubed minus 11 squared plus 18x minus 9. Okay, so we've got x squared as our first term, so we got x cubed minus x squared, subtracting. In this case, no, sorry, we want 2x squared. Let's do that again, because then 2x squared times x will give us our 2x cubed. And then 2x squared times minus 1 is going to give us our minus 2x squared. That's a lot better. I'm going to subtract. Then we got 0. We'll get minus 9x squared. Take down the 18. From here, x minus 9x squared divided by x is just going to give us minus 9x. And if we re-multiply, then we get positive 9x over here. And we subtract, and we'll get 9x down below. Move our minus 9 down to the bottom, and the last part is going to be positive 9. So 9 times x, and then 9 times minus 1. That is going to leave us with nothing. So good thing is here we've got now x minus 1, and we've got 2x squared minus 9x plus 9. So now we have a quadratic expression here, but it's not monic. So let's try the next step of factorizing by grouping. So 2 times 9 is equal to 18. What factors of 18 add up to minus 9? Well, that's minus 3 and minus 6. Okay, so then what we'll have is 2x squared minus 6x minus 3x plus 9. And when we factorize by grouping, split them into 2. We'll get 2x over here. And inside the brackets will be x minus 3. And then we'll have minus 3 outside as the common factor, and x minus 3 is going to be the other thing. So now we've got 2x minus 3 as our first bracket, and we'll have x minus 3 as our second bracket. We're going to take down our x minus 1 as our initial factor, and we've essentially factorized this polynomial, okay? And to work out the solutions, null factor law, our solutions are going to be, so x minus 1 equals 0, that means 1 is going to be a solution. 2x minus 3 equals 0. If we take the negative 3 across, positive 3, so positive 3 divided by 2 is our next solution. And then x minus 3 equals 0 means 3 is going to be our final solution for this polynomial. Okay, so hopefully that helps you. Ask any questions. Otherwise, see you in the next one.